Hey, what's up everyone? So check it out. I decided to do a little fun video and give you my interpretation of what Mount Rushmore cheap fragrances are. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Scented Paradise. I thought it would be really fun to take a crack at this and just have fun with it. And I have 4 amazing, cheap, budget-friendly fragrances that I'm gonna talk a little bit about. And I noticed a while ago, TLTG Reviews did this cool video that I watched called Mount Rushmore Cheap Fragrances. And it's like a tag video where I can tag them. So here we got 4 amazing, affordable fragrances that have decent performance to moderate performance, but either way, it gets the job done. It smells good, and I wear these, and I'm gonna go with this one, and it's by Fragrance World, and it's their interpretation of Eccentric number 6 Eccentric Molecules. Now this one I really like a lot. Not too many people talk about this one anymore. What's so unique about this is you got citrus, you got woods, there's this really nice patchouli in here. It has decent performance, great atomizer. It just smells really nice. It's unique, clean, and something about it I really enjoy the most is the performance. And the experience I had with this is I landed a couple compliments when I was out running some errands, and someone said, "Man, you smell good. I don't know what you're wearing, but that is amazing." And it's not every day that I'm gonna land a compliment, so that made my day. So this is something a lot of people tend to sleep on and haven't really checked it out, but it's by Fragrance World, Eccentric Molecule number 6. It's such a great fragrance. They did an amazing job with this. This is budget friendly, great for any age, teens, older adults. And this is something I describe as, like, let's say a beginner's fragrance. Such a great thing, and I wish more people would talk about this, but it is what it is. Another great one that comes from Afnan, which happened to be one of my other very first budget-friendly fragrances that happened to push me to do my own content, which happens to be Afnan Supremacy Silver. And this is probably my favorite version when it comes to Creed Aventus. And I would say this one is pretty close. It's not an exact carbon copy. Now that I own a few Creeds in my personal collection, and I actually smell Creed Aventus Cologne, Creed Aventus, and Absolute Aventus. This one is pretty close to Creed Aventus. So this is definitely something you could wear all year round. Super affordable. This bottle is already half empty. I'd say about here. Now I'm probably gonna have to get a backup to use and wear. I like this one, and I like the bottle. It's cool looking. It's like all chrome, silver, and all that good stuff. But great performance, great sillage projection, and longevity. And another great one is, it's a really great interpretation of the original Hawas by Rasasi Hawas Ice, which is more fresh, fruity, aquatic, and it has this really nice plum note in this, and that's why I like this one so much. It's juicy, mouth-watering. Another great budget-friendly fragrance that's super cheap and affordable. And it kind of feels designer-ish in a way. Kind of reminds me of, you know, facets of something from, let's say, one of the SLY flankers. Maybe like the EDT or the EDP. Kind of reminds me of something like that, along those lines. However, it's a beautiful fragrance with its own character, and I wear the crap out of this one during the spring and summer. And last but not least, I have a new designer that I like, that I recently got this year, and it still retains the original core DNA of Nautica Voyage. We got Nautica Voyage Intense. However, the only difference here, I think there's a lotus note in here and a leather accord. Still a great choice. Budget friendly. I think I paid $30 for this off Amazon. I get maybe 5.5 hours on skin. Not bad. Great stuff. And you know, sometimes it isn't always about longevity. It's about the experience and what these fragrances mean to you. So, out of all the ones I talked about, the Middle Eastern ones from Rasasi, Afnan, and Fragrance World, yeah, they're synthetic. And a lot of what they use to push out the notes and make them last longer. But I gotta say, these three here that I talked about today are smooth, approachable, easygoing, and wearable for any age. Especially this guy, Nautica Voyage Intense. I must say, this is my favorite one. And I like this one more over the original because it's a little slightly mature to me. However, it's still easy to wear. Great atomizer. You still get that, I want to say, like a watermelon, almost cucumber-like feel. Either way, great fragrance. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video today. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to more of my seasonal picks. And I hope all you guys enjoy a happy New Year's. Peace out.